Alrighty, guys. Thanks for joining me. This is your host, ID Jester. We are playing game number 29 of the season, the Cleveland Indians 2016 season, and we are playing Fall Classic Baseball. So, yay for us. We actually just got done watching RJL with his first ever Fall Classic Baseball game on his channel. And the Mets lost to the Pirates. Oh my God, that would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? Ooh. Anyways, so yeah, got a lot of good information. Got to watch him play it. You know, it's always good to see how other people do things, even trying to help him out, get him to learn some of the rules if he had questions. So, and Anthony, Bleacher Bums Gaming, check out those two channels because they both have Fall Classic Baseball on their channels today. So, interesting enough. I know one of the questions that RJL had was about the offense for the game and if there was enough hitting or whatever. So, I kind of wanted to show so far in our Cleveland game here. Here is the actual results from each of the games we played. We lost 2-11. Then we won 13-8. We lost 4-0. We lost 2-12. We lost 1-8. We won 13-5. We lost 1-8. We won 3-2, 2-6, 4-8, 6-0, 1-0, and it was a one-hit shutout. As Seattle was only able to get one hit in the game, and the very next game, when we had a 1-0. The very next game was 21-16. So you can see, in Fall Classic, you can go from a one-hit shutout to a 21-16 game. So there is quite a variety, I will say. There's quite a variety. And, yeah. 2-8, 7-6, 3-2, 5-2, 9-2, 6-2, 2-0, 3-2, 4-6, 2-3, 8-4, 6-0, 7-1, 15-11, and 2-3. Which, I mean, those are like, if you're looking at baseball, you know, how your team did through the season. I mean, these look like regular baseball numbers. So I think it's good. I do think there's no problem there. Well, this is a game from when is this game? This is a game from May 9th. So we're going to game simulcast. And we are going Cleveland at Houston. There we are. And there is your starting lineups. Santana's the DH. Kipnis at second. Lindor's the shortstop. Brantley's at left. Mike Napoli's at first. Jose Ramirez is at third. Gomes is catching. Lonnie Chasen Hall's right fielder. Raji Davis is in center. Pitching today for the Indians, Corey Kluber. And for the Astros, the trash can bangers, it is Jose Altuve at second, George Springer in right, Carlos Correa is at shortstop, Colby Rasmussen left, Marwin Gonzalez at first, Preston Tucker's the DH, Carlos Gomes, the center fielder, Luis Valbuena is the third baseman, and Jason Castro is the catcher. Pitching today is Mike Fiers for the Astros. Let's get things on the way here from the Astrodome. And we're going to do this. We're actually going to go over here and do this so you guys can see our... Probably pull that up a little bit and maybe make it a little bit bigger. There we go. You guys should be able to see it pretty decently now. Hopefully anyways. Alrighty. So here we go with game number 29. So it's going to be Mike Fiers, the right-hander. So what we're going to have to do is look at the split number right there. Hi there, just came off an old dice baseball game. Needed a refresher as I'm going to bring out a season looking at either 1968 or 1969. Oh, cool. It's good to see you, Clinton. Good to see you. So we're going to look at the split number to see what kind of date Mike Fiers is going to have. Let's go ahead and just roll on, and that is an 8. So he's going to have a normal day. No adjustment up or down. And for my own sanity, I'm going to remember that by putting a little thing on his card. And we're going to do the same thing for Corey Kluber. Let's see what Corey's a 5. So Corey's going to have a good day. That could bode well for the Indians. Let's see. Alrighty, so here we go. First up is Carlos Santana, the switch hitter. He's going to be coming from the left-hand side. Fires is a right-hander. Fires in the season will start 31 games. He'll pitch 169 innings. He'll strike out 134. He will go 11 wins and 8 losses and no saves on the season. Let's see how he does against Cleveland here, May 9th, 2016. And we are on the way. So it's a 42 on Santana, which is blank. We look at 42 on Fire's card. That'll be an out. It's going to be a line out. And he is going to be a left-hander, right? So it's going to be a line out to first. Line out to first. One up, one down, and away we go. Jason Kipnis, bases are empty. 63 is an out. That's going to be ground out first base unassisted as Gonzalez takes it to the bag himself. And that brings up Francisco Lindor. So Francisco, let's look at Francisco. He's had 111 at-bats, 34 hits, 3 home runs, 18 RBIs, 10 walks, 21 strikeouts, a 3.06 average. Let's see if he can improve on that here in the first inning against the Astros. 36, and that will be an out. It's fly out to center. So 3 up, 3 down, go the Tribe. And out comes Corey Kluber. Corey Kluber in 2016, pitching for the Indians, obviously. He will start 32 games. He will actually have 3 complete games. He'll pitch 215 innings. He will strike out 227. He'll win 18, lose 9, and no saves on the season. Corey Kluber against Jose Altuve. Altuve will bat .338 on the season. So tough out right off the bat. Let's see what Kluber can do. 63 will be a strikeout. So swing and a miss by Altuve. And we move on. George Springer's up. Base is empty. And 65. That's going to be a home run check. The split is a 2. And that is hit well by Springer. It's carrying in a deep left field. And that one is gone. George Springer off of Corey Kluber here in the bottom of the first inning. And the Astros take a 1-0 lead. Oh, nene. Well, that brings up Carlos Correa. Base is empty. 24 will be an out. Would have been a double play, but it's just going to be second baseman Kipnis on to Napoli for the second out. And Colby Rasmus, ex-Cardinal, over here in Cleveland. And a 25 will be an out. And it's going to be ground out to catcher. Gomes jumps out, throws his mask, and throws it down to Napoli at first. 2-3 on the putout. And that's it. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. We will go to the top of the second. It is 1-0 in favor of the Trash Can Bangers. Michael Brantley for the Indians is up. 55, and that split is a 14. That is going to be a base hit single. And getting that one in quickly is Rasmus, and he will hold him to a leadoff single for Brantley. And that brings up Mike Napoli, runner at first now. And that's going to be a KD check. And if 6 is less than the error rating, then it's an error on the shortstop. That is Correa. Carlos Correa is an error of 3. It is not an error. If the putout is made, infielder playing in, no. All 4, no. Runner on first only. If it is an odd, it's a ground ball double play. If it's even, it's a fielder's choice. The split is a 13. So guess what? That is going to be an odd number, which is going to be a ground ball double play. So it's going to be a 6-4-3. And that's going to get 2 outs real quickly as Mike Napoli grounds into the double play. Jose Ramirez is up. Base is empty, top of the second. And that is another error check. But that's, again, going to be way too high for Correa. And that will be an easy 6-3 put out. And we go to the bottom of the second. Just like that. Cruising right along. Marwin Gonzalez is up. Base is empty. 46. That's going to be a ballpark check. He rolled a 2 on the ballpark, and at Houston, a 2 is going to be a triple if he hit a triple in the regular season. So he's have to make sure that they actually hit whatever they rolled on the ballpark. And in this case, Marwin Gonzalez hit 3 triples in 2016, so that is going to be a leadoff triple. So far, it's been big hits that have killed Corey Kluber, a home run and a triple so far. Defense will play back. They will play back. They will give up the run if they have to. Preston Tucker is due up for the Astros. Runner at third. And it's going to be a KD error check on the first baseman. That is Napoli. He's got a 15 error, so that is going to be first baseman exotic error chart. Exotic error. Real bad, ill-advised throw home. Run scores, and then catcher makes a crazy throw down to second, but rifles it into center. Batter goes to third. Wow, that is an exotic error, all right. Well, that was not what we wanted to see there. So that is going to be a E+. We will call that single plus. No, how are we going to rate that? So it's an ill-advised bad throw home. Runner scores, then catcher makes a crazy throw. Yeah, we'll call that an E+ on the first baseman. But he would go to third. You know what? We're going to have to undo that. Let's see if we can. We're going to have to detail this one because this is crazy play. We got an error on the first baseman. We got an error on the catcher. We can't actually. And he will be safe at home, and he will be safe at third. There we go. So, crazy play. Napoli throws it home. It airmails it home. Then, Gomes goes to the backstop, picks it up, tries to get him out at second. It airmails into center field. And before you know it, Tucker is on third. Bleacher Bums Gaming, how you doing? Most fall classic in one night ever. Bouncing between you and Tony right now. Love the flavor of the description on the fact. Yeah. So that's crazy. And now we have another runner on third. And it's Carlos Gomes due up. Runner at third. 36 will be an out. It is going to be a ground. He is a right-hander, so it's going to be ground ball to third. They were not playing in, so the runner will advance. And it's going to be a 5-3 putout, and the runner will come home. It is 3-0 in favor of the Trash Can Bangers on these crazy plays. Luis Valbuena, base is empty, 1 out here, bottom of the second. 15, and that one will be a swing and a miss. And we're back to the leadoff man, Jose Altuve. Struck out in the first. And a 24. This time you will fly ball to center field, and that'll do it for the bottom of the second. But 2 runs on an error and a crazy triple and all kinds of bad things for the Indians. Before you look up, it's 3-0. So Gomes is up against Mike Fiers, who's having a normal day. Base is empty here in the, what did I say? We're in the top of the third already. We're just cruising right along. On Gomes. Uh-oh. Pitcher rating, pitcher error. And he's only a 6, so that's going to be a 1-3 putout. No problem there for Mike Fires. It's a 1-3 putout. And Lonnie Chasenhall. And bases are empty here. Baseball demos. I'm probably a pass on Fall Classic. So many other games to play, and the lack of lefty-righty kills it for me. Happy that so many people enjoy it. Just not my cup of tea, but it's all good. No problem. That's why there's all these different games, so you can find one that you enjoy. Yeah, I wish there was more lefty-righty in it, but for me, it does enough to not kill it. But if you want more, then, obviously you have to look elsewhere. Lining chasing, all bases empty, and that is a 21. That's going to be an out. Fly ball to center field. For the second out, and due up is Raji Davis. Raji Davis will hit 249 in the season. Let's see if he can get a base hit to get things started for the Indians. 46, that's going to be a ballpark. His split is a 6 on that. And that is going to be hit, and it's in foul territory. Gomes down against the bleachers, and he runs out of room. That's going to be a foul ball. We're going to redo this one. 24, and this time it's going to be a pop-up, high pop-up. This one's on the left-hand side. I'm sorry, it's going to be on the right-hand side, and it's going to be a pop-up to the first baseman, and the Indians are done in the top of the third. We will go to the bottom of the third. And it is George. No, it is. Why is Altuve back up? Should have been Springer, unless I messed up on the first one. Well, we'll have to check when we go around this time. Altuve's up. I thought he ended the last inning, but we'll see. 41 is a walk, so Cooper with the walk. George Springer up. Runner at first. 55, and this one is a 14 split, and that is going to be a double to center field. Runner at first will hold at third on the double. So the Astros really taking it to the Indians here in this early part of the game. 3-0, and they've got runners at second and third, and it's all been big hits. We've had a triple so far. We've had a home run. Now we have a double. And down 3-0, and the Indians are going to come in. They're going to play in. Carlos Correa's up. Runners at, where we have second and third. That is a 32. That will be an out. It's ground out to the pitcher. A strong or average arm pitcher checks runner back to third. Batter out. Let's see. Corey Kluber, I'm almost positive, is going to have a strong arm, but let's just double check. Yes, his arm is strong. So that is going to have to be a detail one, as that is going to be an ground out. Pitcher to first, and everyone holds. So one out. Good to see ID back playing some baseball, though. Yeah, thanks, baseball demos. Appreciate it, man. So, yeah. Colby Erasmus. They're going to play defense in again. See if they can keep that run from scoring. 14, and it's not going to matter, as that is a whiff. I felt that. Let me undo that for a second. That was Rasmus. Okay, so I felt the wind all the way down here in Florida from that one. Marlon Gonzalez is up. Marlon, 2 outs. They'll play back now. Runners is second and third. 24, and that is going to be a ground ball hit down the line. Napoli, oh, what a snag. He's going to get up, and he is going to throw it to Cooper, who's covering the bag for him. And what a play there. And that's going to save a couple runs. And it will stay 3-0 in favor of the Trash Can Bangers. But maybe that defense will inspire the bats for Cleveland the second time through the lineup. Carlos Santana will lead things off here for the Indians. And the split is a 15, so that is not a hit by pitch. It's going to be a fly ball. Colby Rasmus will take a few steps to his left and make the catch. Jason Kipnis, he will swing at a ball outside the... He's pressing too much. The Tribe are just pressing too much to get these hits, and they're swinging at bad pitches, and that is another strikeout. And Francisco Lindor, that's going to be a ballpark, and that is a 2. And that one's hit into the corner. Springer can't get to that one. And here goes Lindor. He is flying around the bases. He gets to first. He sees Springer having trouble with the ball, and he's going to take off. Here comes the throw. It's cut off by Correa, and sliding in safe with a triple, Francisco Lindor. Up, undo. I meant to hit triple, not home run. There we go. Sorry, my bad. So Michael Brantley now, runner in scoring position, runner in third. And with 2 out, defense will play back in normal. Here comes the pitch. 55 by Brantley. And that is a split of 8, and that's going to be popped up into center field. Gomes coming in, diving. No, he can't get it. It falls in front of him. Lindor trots in. Brantley thinks it takes a wide turn around first, but he's going to hold at first on the single. And just like that, is now a 3-1 ball game. And this one is not over yet, folks. It is not over yet. Here comes Mike Napoli now. And runner at first with 2 outs. 3-1's your score. And the pitch, 14, that will be a swing and miss. And that's going to do it. That is going to be 1 run on 2 hits and no errors. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It is 3-1 is your score. Corey Kluber is tired, and he is not coming out for the 4th. As he's been roughed up here in Houston. Kluber gives way to Kyle Crockett, who's coming in. Let's look at the split line right here to see what kind of day Kyle Crockett's going to have. 15. That is not good. That is going to be actually a bad day, but he probably won't be in there much. He's a left-hander. So they brought him in to face off against Tucker here, and let's see how long he can make it in this game. Yep, he couldn't stay away, says Bleacher Bums Gaming. Yeah, it's probably true. Probably true. So Preston Tucker starts things off here in the bottom of the 4th. Base is empty, and that is a 16. And that's going to be ground out to the... She is a lefty, so that's going to be ground out to first. Pitcher covering, it's going to be a 3-1 on the putout. 1 up, 1 down. Here is Carlos Gomes. 65, and that's coming off of the pitcher card. And that one is going to be a split of 12 is going to be caught in center field. Gave it a ride, but just not far enough. And Luis Valbuena with 2 outs. 33, and that is going to be a 20 split. That'll be a walk. It'll be a walk for Valbuena. And that's why, because I'm missing one of the Astros. I'm missing Castro, actually. His card is not here. Why is his card not here? That's why I had the wrong player batting earlier. Is it Jason Castro? I bet you it is Jason Castro. All right. So Valbuena makes it to first. And he is going to try to steal on the pitch. Here comes the pitch from Crockett to Jason Castro. But before that happens, we have Valbuena taking off, and let's see if he's in there safe. And it is 13. He is thrown out. Caught stealing by Gomes. We'll call that a 2-6. And that's going to do it for the bottom of the fourth. We go to the fifth. It is 3-1 is your score. Jose Ramirez. Let's see if he can get things going for the Indians here. And the pitch. 21. And that's going to be deep to center field. Gomes back to the warning track and makes the catch. Gomes. That one is a split of 10, so that's actually an out on a 44. Gomes bats 167 on the season. And his bat does not come into play very often, let's just say that. So unfortunately, 44, and even though it's a double, it will be an out. It's going to line out, we'll call that a fly ball to center field. And Lonnie chasing all. 33, and that's base hit back up the middle for Lonnie chasing all. And 2-out single by Lonnie. Raji Davis, runner at first, and here comes the pitch, 15, and that one is a 1-12 strikeout. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes. So we go to the bottom of the fifth, halfway home here in Houston. 3-1 in favor of the home team. And it is Crockett will come back out to pitch the fifth, it looks like, as Jason Castro, the lefty's up. Might as well leave him in there. And, maybe not. And that one is hit well by Castro. It is carrying, and it is gone into the upper deck bleachers. Jason Castro got all of that one. Holy cow. And he took Kyle Crockett deep. And I mean, it was way out of here. And we go to the top of the lineup. Jose Altuve back up. And he's got a bulge in his shirt there. I'm not sure what that is, but we'll ask him after the game about it. And 55 now, and that's hit in the gap. Davis is not going to catch that one. It's going to bounce off the wall, take a high hop. Davis waits on it to come back down. Altuve rounds first. Davis throws it in. Here comes the tag, and safe is the call. A double by Altuve, and that is going to be it for Kyle Crockett, as they don't have another lefty coming up for a little while. So Crockett is going to be done, and it's going to be Jeff Manship coming in for the Indians. Let's see what kind of day Jeff Manship is going to have. We're going to look at the split section right there again. Another bad day. So the Cleveland pitching not having... Kluber actually had a good day, but it didn't help him much. Or did he? Nah, I don't remember what Kluber had actually. Anyways, Manship is going to have a bad day. Let's see. We have runner on second and nobody out. As a 15, swing and a miss. So that will help get things started here in the bottom of the fifth. Carlos Correa is up. Runner first is a 23, and there's a 1-10 strikeout. It is not a strikeout. It would be an out. And runner on, he is a right-hander. It's grounded out to third. If the white dice is a 1, the white dice is a 3. Runner's advance. Fielder's choice at second. Strong or average arm on third. I hit the wrong one. Hang on a second. It should be it's runner at second, not on first. So it's going to be just a line out to right field. Runner on second tags and goes to third. There we go. All right. So we've got to detail this one. It is a fly out to right field. Going there will be... There we go. So Correa gets Altuve over on the flyout. And that brings up Colby Rasmus. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Runners at third. This time, oh no, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Colby Rasmus, that one sounded hit well. It's way up there, and it's coming down back in against the warning track, against the wall. Chasing all leaps up and gets. Did he catch it? I can't tell. Oh, he throws his glove down in frustration as that one looks like it went off his glove and over the wall. And that one is going to be a 2-run home run for Colby Rasmus. And that one's going to blow this one open. It is 6-1 in favor of the Astros. Oh boy. And Manship just looks back like, what is going on? There's days like that, I guess. Marwin Gonzalez with 2 outs. Bases empty and 2-2. And a split of 10 will be a strikeout. Well, that's a couple more runs on a couple more hits. 3 of them to be exact. And it's 6-1 and going to the top of the 6th. Mike fires against Carlos Santana. And that's going to be a wild pitch check. Wild pitch check, and the wild pitch split is a 6, and that is going to be a wild pitch, but there is nobody on, so that is going to be a out. So it's going to be ground out to the pitcher. So it would have been a wild pitch, but there's no one on, so we can disregard that. Jason Kipnis is up, 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Oh, that one's coming off of Fire's card. He gives up a home run in a 1-14, and that is hit well by Jason Kipnis. It is carrying, it is going, it is going, it is gone. Jason Kipnis climbs the drive back a little bit closer. It's now 6-2. Francisco Lindor, base is empty. Uh-oh, Francisco. Oh my gosh, another. It's going to carry. It is going, and that one lands in the blue seats way out there in deep right center field. And just like that, the Indians once again go back to back. Holy cow. Unbelievable. And now it's a 6-3 ball game. And it looks like Castro's coming out to talk with Fires. And the bench pitching coach is going to come out and have a talk with him. And that is, we are only, 29 games in this season, and the Indians have gone back-to-back at least 4 times in this season so far. Back-to-back. And I think Lindor's been probably part of that back-to-back more than anybody else. I'll have to go back and look. But, man, it seems like it's been at least 4 times they've gone back-to-back now. I know we just had a game the other night and they went back-to-back, so I know that for a fact. And I remember saying Lindor again was going back-to-back, so I know he's been in a few. Michael Brantley, and they're going to leave Fires in. Let's see how he does against Brantley here. 16, and he settled down because that's going to be a pop-up. And that's going to be a pop-up to the Valbuena over there at third base. And that brings up Napoli. So no back-to-back-to-back. 11, and that split is a ball. 4 on the outside corner. And Napoli will trot down to first. And Fires is looking a little haggard. He's struggling to get through the 6th. Let's see if he can do it. Runner at first. Jose Ramirez is at the plate. And, 2-2. And that's going to be a single. And to the infield. Runner in first holds at second. So it's an infield single as Jose Ramirez hustling down the line all the way. And that's going to knock Fires out of the game. So they're not going to wait any longer. They're going to make the change. And they're going to go to the pen. And it looks like they're going to bring in Who are they going to bring in? That is a great question. They're going to bring in Scott Feldman. Scott Feldman is coming in. Let's see what kind of day he's going to have. Let's look at the split rating right there. It's a 12, so he's going to have a normal day. So Scott Feldman against Jan Gomes. Runners at first and second. 2 runs in for the Tribe. This game, every time it looks like it's over, all of a sudden it ain't over anymore. So let's see what Jan Gomes. We just talked about Jan Gomes and his 167 average, which does not help. He hits 9 home runs in the season, and one of them right now would definitely be a big boost. Runners at first and second to 2 outs. 36 will be, oh, you missed it. It's an out. 35, 34, they would have been singles, but a 36 is an out. And it's going to be line out to the pitcher. Line out to the pitcher. So Jan Gomes trying to go back up the middle, and looks like Scott Feldman was equal to the task. Stuck his glove out there as an accident and catches it. Unbelievable. So Preston Tucker, we go to the bottom of the 6th. Manship still pitching for the Tribe. Preston Tucker. And that's going to be another check off the pitcher. And this one is hit well once again. And the big bats have come out for Houston. Every time the Indians try to crawl back into this one, their pitching gives up the long ball, and that is gone. Preston Tucker, another home run for the Astros. That is, I believe, their 4th home run of the game so far. It's now 7-3 is your score. Carlos Gomes with no one on. And this is going to be bases empty. Strike 3 of catcher's rating is G. This is going to be Gomes. And his rating is a G. So it's going to be a strikeout as he frames the pitch well. That is a strikeout. So good job there by Jan Gomes. He's certainly not in there for his bat, that's for sure. Luis Valbuena is up. And we're going to have a KD check. Range. And that's going to be the second baseman, Kipnis. Kipnis, what's your range, buddy? Jason Kipnis' range is 13. That is a 4. Range rating. Then it will be a out. So it's going to be a 4-3 put out. Jason Castro, last time he was up, he decided to go yard. Let's see if we can keep him inside the yard this time. 42 is a walk from Jeff Manship. That is not a good number. For any of the 40s are bad numbers. And that's going to be it for Jeff Manship. Is Jabba Chamberlain looks like he's done warming up in the bullpen, and he's going to come out. Jabba Chamberlain. He will play in 20 games in 2016 for the Tribe. Let's see what kind of day he's going to have again. We're going to look at the split number right there. And that's going to be a normal day. Just a normal, average, everyday, old day. Runner at first with 2 outs. And Jose Altuve up. Oh, Jesus. 44 and a 16 is going to be a single. To center field, runner on first, advances to third. And that's unfortunate because Jose Altuve also has the plus symbol, which means he's going to try to steal. So we're going to look at the split chance. Here comes the throw by Gomes and the tag by Lindor. Are they going to get him? 3. No. He's in there. Colo stolen base. Steals second. So Altuve moves up on the stolen base. And now there's 2 runners in scoring position for George Springer. 7-3, 2 outs. Can Jabba Chamberlain get an out for the Tribe? That would be so helpful. Runners at second and third, and a 24. He will get the out. It's going to be a fly ball to center field as Rajai Davis comes in. Nice running catch out there in center field. Keeps this one a 7-3 ball game. Every time the Tribe tried to come back, the Astros answer. And Scott Feldman comes back out against Lonnie Chasenow. Base is empty. We are in the top of the 7th. 26. That's going to be lefty-righty split. Chasenow being a lefty, Feldman being a righty. That is going to be a single. Back up the middle. On your lefty-righty split, single. I know Baseball Demos was just saying, there's not enough of that in this game. Well, there you go. There you go. It's there. It's in the game. You just need to roll it once in a while and have it come into play. That's all. Rajai Davis, runner first. And here comes the pitch. 14 is a... waits on it, and that is called. Third strike as Rajai couldn't pull the trigger on that slider. And he will go down on strikes. And Carlos Santana comes back up. He has a very uneventful day so far. Lined out to first. He's flied out to left field, and he grounded back to the pitcher. And let's see what Carlos Santana can do this time. Bases runner first. And that's a 44. And the split is a 2. And that one is hit in the gap. And the runner is going to... Let's find out what is Chasenow. What speed is Chasenow? Chasenow is a fast runner. He is running. He's running hard. He's being waved in. Here comes the throw. Not in time. And that is a RBI double for Carlos Santana. We just talked about... undo that. Sorry, it's a double plus. There we go. So Santana is going to score Chasenow all the way from first. And it's now a 7-4 ball game. Once again, the Tribe trying to keep this one interesting at least. Jason Kipnis. And we have a runner on second. And here comes the pitch. 63 will be an out. It's a fly ball to center. Fly ball to center. Runner holds. If it's a 1, it's not. Okay. Francisco Lindor with a runner at second. And 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. And 16. That is going to be a pop out high in the infield. Altuve calls everyone off. Leave it alone, he says. That's going to be a pop up to second base. And that's going to do it. It's stretch time here in Houston. It is 7-4 is your score. And it's stretch time. And I wish I had something to drink because my throat's kind of dry. But I don't want to run and get one. Even though it is stretch time. You know what? It is stretch time. I am going to grab something to drink. I'll be right back. Give me a second here. Alrighty, we are back here in Houston after our intermission. We want to thank everyone for coming on out. Viper Dave, Bleacher Bums Gaming, Baseball Demos, Quentin Parks. All good friends of the channel, so thank you all for being friends. And we are in the bottom of the 7th. It is Jabba Chamberlain against Carlos Correa. Nobody on. And away we go with the bottom of the 7th. 45, again, that is any number with a 4 is bad. They are all walks on Jabba Chamberlain. He must have given up a lot of walks. In fact, it doesn't say, but it's bad. So Colby Rasmus now with runner at first and nobody out. And 11 and swing and a miss by Colby Rasmus. So walk and a strikeout so far. Marwin Gonzalez, runner at first. 15, swing and a miss. So after the leadoff walk, he back-to-back strikeouts by Jobber Chamberlain. Can he get through the 7th? And here comes the pitch. Runner at first, and that is a 14, and he strikes out the side after giving up the leadoff walk. He comes right back and strikes out the side. So now, Tribe down 3 with 6 outs to go, and it's Michael Brantley. That's who it is. It's Michael Brantley. And that is a 2-6 against the right-hander. That is a single. There's that lefty-righty split again that David says is not in the game. Well, no, I should not say that he says it's not in the game. It's he says he wishes there was more of it, actually. He knows that there's some in the game. It's just not used a lot, which I agree with. It's not. So I should not put words in his mouth, especially when he doesn't say them. All right, so that is on me. That's my bad. See, I'm a new man. I've been redeemed. So Mike Napoli, and he is gonna stand to face off against Napoli. Runner at first. 12. That was a good choice, as that is a fastball. Blew it right by him. Didn't even pull the trigger on that. Mike Napoli heads back to the dugout, shaking his head. And it's Jose Ramirez, runner at first. Uh-oh. And that's hit well in the gap. And that one is going to be double into right field. Runner on first, holds at third. If there's 2 outs, he would. If there's 2 outs, there's an assist chance at home. Batter stays on second on the throw. So he's going to hold at third. And that is going to put runners in scoring position. That's going to be it for Feldman. Oh, Feldman. Probably left him in there maybe one batter too long. But we're in the 8th. Who do they have left? And it looks like they are going to bring out... Doesn't matter. Jan Gomes is up. So it looks like they are going to be calling somebody in from the old pen. And that is going to be Pat Neshek. That's who it's going to be. It's going to be Pat Neshek. Now, once again, we're going to roll right here on the split to see what kind of day he's going to have. 8. He's going to have a normal day. So nothing crazy or adjustment there. So Pat Neshek comes in to face off against Jan Gomes. Runners is second and third. 1 out. They are not going to intentionally walk Gomes to set up the double play. And they are going to play back with a 3-run lead. They will give up an out for a run. That is for sure. So runners is second and third. Here comes the big opportunity for Jan Gomes. 62, and that is a swing and a miss. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. Jan Gomes. Oh, yawn. Oh, yawn. If you only had a bat. And now it's Lonnie Jason Hall with 2 outs. Last opportunity here in the top of the 8th. 35 will be a fly ball. It's carrying out to left field. Rasmus back to the warning track and makes the catch. I think the breeze kept that one in the stadium. And that's going to do it for the top of the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th. And Chamberlain's day will be done here. And it's going to be Torrey Hunter coming in for the Tribe. Once again, we will look at the split number right here just to see what kind of day he's going to have. 4. He's going to have an excellent day, Tommy Hunter. That's good to see. And he's going to be facing off against Carlos Gomes here in the bottom of the 8th. 7-4 is your score. And the pitch, 13. And that is, oh, beautiful curveball. Fell right in there. Couldn't pull the trigger. Strike 3, and he's down. Luis Valbuena. And Valbuena swing at a ball 4 as that slider was about a foot outside. Started right at the corner and then just a foot before the plate. It took a hard left-hand turn and that completely fooled Valbuena. So back-to-back strikeouts by Tommy Hunter. He's got one more man to get through and that is Jason Castro. And that is going to be a fly ball. Brantley coming in, and that one was held up in the wind, and that will be a fly ball to left field for the out. So it's up to the Astros bullpen to hold this one down for the Astros. They have a 3-run lead with 3 outs to go. But if you watched our game yesterday, you would know that it's never over until it's over. So Raji Davis, who do we have in the, who can we bring in? We can bring in Marlon Byrd, Jimenez, and Uribe. None of them with really great averages. Marlon Byrd's is about the same average as Raji Davis. A little bit better, but not worth making the defensive substitutions if need be. So Raji Davis will take a swing at it. Let's see what he can do here. Base is empty, top of the 9th, and that is a 56. You know what's crazy? We have not had 52, or... no, I should take that back. We did have a couple, actually. I forget. That's right, we do. Instead of actually saying 51, 52, it just automatically goes right. Just ignore me. All right. 56 is a swing and a miss by Raji. What are you doing, Raji? You're killing me, man. That's what you're doing. You're killing me. 1 out. Carlos Santana, last time he was up, he hit a double in the gap. Now, let's see if his bat is awakened up. And, oh, it has. And that is going to be a split of 2. And again, that's going to land in the same spot between Gomes and Springer. And it's going to bounce off the wall. Santana hustling. Looks like he's going to stop at first. No, he's taking off. Gomes turns and throws. And here comes the tag by Correa. Not in time. And that is a double. 1-out double. Carlos Santana. He gets up. Goes and gathers his cap that he lost. Hustling from first to second. Pumping his fist. Trying to get his teammates into this game. And it's 1 out here in the top of the 9th. 3 runs is what they need to send this one into the bottom of the 9th. Jason Kipnis. Jason, on the season, batting .333. He's got 9 home runs, 25 RBIs, 9 walks, 26 strikeouts. He's had a good start to the season. Let's see if he can duplicate what Santana did. Runner at second and 65. You know what? That is a pitcher. Count off the pitcher card, and that is a 1 split, and that one is carrying, and that one is going into deep left field. If it stays fair, it is gone. It is gone. Oh my gosh, and just like that, Kipnis throws his helmet up as he's traveling around the bases, and that is a 2-run home run, and just like that is 7-6 ball game. And we just talked about this earlier, back-to-back chances for the Indians. And they have another chance to go back-to-back in this game with Francisco Lindor. Lindor on the season, 4 home runs. And I bet you at least 3 of these 4 have been back-to-back opportunities. 19 RBIs, 10 walks, 21 strikeouts, and a .313 average. Let's see, can Francisco bring some magic, some little pixie dust for the Tribe here in the top of the 9th. They've got 2 runs. They need 1 more. Here comes the pitch. And you know what? It's not going to be the pitch, as that is not coming, as Neshek is done. Now it's a close opportunity. They're bringing in Giles. They were waiting to make it a situation where they needed to bring him in, but now they need to bring him in. So Giles is coming in. Ken Giles. Let's see what kind of day, again, the splits will tell us. It is a night. Oh, he's actually going to have a bad outing. That could be good news for the Tribe. We shall see. So Ken Giles comes in. He's going to face off against Francisco. Francisco is a switch hitter. So he's going to switch over from the right side to the left side. Giles is a right-hander. So on the 26, he gets an automatic single. So if we can roll a 26, that'll be at least a single. Let's see what happens. And here comes the pitch. Does he go back-to-back? That would be funny. That would be so funny. Here we go. 56. 56. And that is a ball full. No, Steve, right 3. Oh, that was right on the edge. And that was a called third strike. Lindor not happy with the call from the home plate umpire on that one. Golden opportunity. He thought that one was outside. It looks like from the replay it was outside. But of course we do have a little bit bias going on. But anyways, the Tribe down their last out. They're 1 run short here. 7-6 is your score. And it's up to Michael Brantley. Michael Brantley has no home runs and no triples. He only plays in 11 games in 2016. Michael Brantley will... I think we're going to make a switch. Well, let's see. Did the Tribe bring anybody in this game? No, they did not. Michael Brantley went 0 for 4 in the actual live game. So, you know what? We're going to leave Brantley in then. We're going to go with, I mean, who's supposed to argue with the manager? If the manager felt the need to leave him in, then we will leave him in as well. So, Ken Giles will have 15 saves on the season. Is this going to be a save for him? He only needs 1 more out. Here comes the pitch. 15, and that is going to be a ground ball. It's hit down to first. Gonzalez taking it to the bag himself. And this one is going to the Astros as the Tribe fall 1 run short here in the first game of a 3-game series against the Astros. Mike Fiers improves to 4-1. Corey Kluber drops to 1-3. What is wrong with Corey Kluber? What happened? Ken Giles will get a save on, and Jason Kipnis, once again, even though he's on the losing side, he is MVP. And we will go ahead and auto-play the rest of the games from today. We have got to see the results of the box score on this one, because I believe... How many home runs did Houston have? They had... Springer hit his 3rd. Castro hit his 4th. Rasmus hit his 6th. Tucker hit his 5th, so they had 4 home runs. Wow. Brutal. Brutal. I guess I shouldn't complain. Jason Kipnis had 2 home runs. His 10th and 11th of the season. No, wait. Yeah, Jason Kipnis. 2 home runs. 1 in the 6th. And 1 in the 9th. Yes, he did have 2 home runs. Correct. 2 home runs for Jason Kipnis. 1 for Francisco Lindor. There was also a triple by Lindor. And actually, Francisco Lindor had 2 hits. Okay, I was going to say he might have been just sort of the cycle. He had a double or a home run and a triple. He didn't get a double or a single, though, unfortunately. But anyways, there is your statistics from the game. Not a bad game all the way around. 7-6, quite exciting. A lot of action. Fall Classic. Again, you might like it, you might not. Depends on, what you like, what you don't like. I find it plays really quickly. Most results, whether you're using the fast action card or the online dice roller, you get most of the results pretty quickly. And you get realistic results, I believe. If we looked at our first 28 games of the season earlier when we started this live stream and the scores, not every score was like 5-2, 5-4, 5-3. It was, 8-1, 4-0, 13-12. There's a whole bunch of different scores. Anyway, Cleveland has now lost, 2 in a row? What is going on with Cleveland? What's up with that? That is 2 losses in a row. They won 4, now they lost 2. They had a really good win streak going on there, so it's about time they lose a few, but let's not say anything. Aaron Hicks goes run crazy. New York base runners were crossing the plate in droves on Monday as Aaron Hicks drove in 6 runs and 2 hits. As a matter of fact, let's look at our schedule. Oakland crushes Boston 8-1. Houston beats Cleveland 7-6. The Yankees beat Kansas City 9-6. Seattle beats Tampa Bay 9-3. Chicago White Sox 6-5 winners at Texas. Cincinnati beats Pittsburgh 7-3. Colorado blanks Arizona 4-0. The Dodgers take care of the Mets 4-2. Miami doubles up Milwaukee 4-2. Toronto blasts San Francisco in San Francisco 10-0. And Detroit pulls out a win in Washington 5-3. So, where does everyone stand? Toronto, who would have thunk it? 2016, Toronto leads the American League East. A game up on Baltimore and Boston. 2 up on the Yankees and Tampa Bay. In the Central, Cleveland, 18-11, leads that by a game over the White Sox, 2 games over Detroit. And the American League West, it's the Angels, 2 games up on Houston, 2.5 up on Seattle. The National League, Washington, 25-7 on the season. They are the only team in the league that has single-digit losses. They've only lost 7 games so far. They are a powerhouse to be dealt with. That is for sure. They are already 7.5 games up on the Mets and 14 up on Philadelphia. Whew. In the Central, the Schmubs and the Pirates are tied atop, 2.5 above Cincinnati, 6 above St. Louis. And in the West, it's all tied between the Dodgers and San Francisco. They are both 5 games up on Colorado and San Diego. This has been game number 29 of the season from May 9th, 2016. I am your host, ID Jester. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, a great rest of your weekend. And we'll see you next week with some more Fall Classic Baseball from 2016. I should mention for you guys out there, just so you know, Fall Classic Baseball is on sale right now on the ASG website. You can order 2 PDF seasons and get 1 free. That means no money, no cost, absolutely sent to you for 0 amount. So buy 2, get 1 free. Anytime you get something free, that's a pretty good deal. So I would say if you're interested in checking out Fall Classic Baseball, you don't mind printing out the cards yourself, or if you can play on your actual computer, then PDFs are the way to go. And I am actually playing with PDF cards that I made right here on my table. Not that you can see them, but you don't need to see them because you trust me, as all of you should. Baseball demos, Bleacher Bums Gaming, Viper Dave, Clinton Parks, everyone that came by. I appreciate it, guys. We'll see you all later. Be sure to check out the Fall Classic Baseball sale. It's going till the end of the month. We'll see you all next time. Take care.